Hello friends, Charlie here yet again with another drink for you. Unfortunately, my lovely co-host Skunky can't be here with me today, but that's okay, we still have a good recipe for you. In fact, this recipe has a little bit of a story behind it. It's not exactly a classic cocktail to most people, but to me it is. Today's recipe is one that means so much to me because this is the first drink I had in a bar. Now, if you notice the little clip that showed before this segment started, I wasn't quite of legal age at the time to be in a bar drinking. However, the bartender knew that quite well. He didn't even ask for our IDs. Myself and some friends were there in the bar. We were out of state on a trip. He knew that we were underage. He wasn't going to ask for any ID. He knew that would just cause trouble. All he did was reached under the counter, mixed some things, and set 4 drinks in front of us. He said, "Boys, I know you're underage. You know you're underage. I can't serve you. But do me a favor. Keep an eye on these 4 drinks while I go down here and work on some things." That's all he said. So of course we drank them. That was pretty much implicit. So we drank them. And a few years later, when I was of legal age, I returned to that bar, and I asked the bartender. He remembered me. And I asked him, I said, "What was that drink?" He said, "I call it the Teenager. And it's very simple, very low proof." That's the important thing. It's exceedingly low proof. It's low proof for a reason. This is a fantastic drink for a novice drinker, someone who's just starting out with alcohol. You don't want to just give them 180 proof alcoholic drink. No, you want to give them something simple, something very lightweight, ease them into it. And Mr. Callahan, wherever, whenever you are now, I thank you greatly. This drink has influenced me so much. I love this drink, even to this day. As I said, very low proof. We start out, the shaker is already half full of ice. We've got ice in the glass because we strain it onto the ice. We start with 1.5 ounces of Midori. Midori is just 40 proof, very low proof like I said. Love that brilliant green color though. And some of you may be sitting there watching this going, "But that's not really a drink." Yes, it is. It is 40 proof. That's more than enough for someone who's just starting out drinking. The other ingredient is 3 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice. That's all there is to it. 1.5 ounces of Midori, 3 ounces of orange juice. Drop it in the shaker half full of ice. Seal the shaker tightly. Quick shake. Strain over ice into a fancy glass. Very simple drink, nothing at all to it, as I'd said. 2 ingredients. 1.5 of Midori, 3 of orange juice. But to someone who may be underage, like I said in the little clip before, we do not condone underage drinking. Please drink responsibly and safely and legally. But to someone who's having their first real drink, the glass matters just as much as the drink itself. That looks like a grown-up beverage, which in a way it is. It's very low proof, so don't scoff at it till you try it, friends. For someone who's just starting out drinking, this is a fancy drink. It's a very pale, milky green, not quite yellow color from the orange juice and the Midori mixing. You can smell the melon in it. You can smell the orange. That brings back so many memories, friends. So many memories. The first bottle of alcohol that I bought myself, legally, was actually a bottle of Midori. And I always try to keep a bottle of Midori handy, even now, because of this drink and because of that bartender. Thank you, Mr. Callahan, wherever and whenever you are. Like I said, friends, for a novice drinker, someone just starting out drinking, not sure if they like alcohol, this is a perfect drink. I cannot recommend this enough. It is beautiful. I love it. And I think you will too. And for those of you who are not novice drinkers, try it. You might be surprised. I love that drink. Once again, friends, that's 1.5 ounces of Midori, 3 ounces of orange juice, a quick shake in the shaker, pour it over ice, The glass is what matters. Put it in a fancy glass. Let them feel grown up. As always, friends, you can join us every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on KJSR.net. My lovely co-host will be with me there then, and we'll have some very interesting guests. We always have an interesting guest, friends. So join us then, or continue watching our videos. We have 3 new videos coming out every week. As always, friends, drink what you enjoy, and enjoy what you drink, and we'll see you next time.